Big up there, chat. Welcome. Thank you very much for tuning into yet again another European watch along this evening. It's the second leg of the hugely anticipated Europa League game. I've selected this game because I thought it'd be potentially one of the best. But let me know if you're watching that bloody Fiorentina game. They got beat 3-2, but they won. It was 6-5 on aggregate. Bit of a mad game anyway, in all honesty. But chat, let us know in the comment section below how your day has been. Hopefully it's been filled with a lot of enjoyment anyway. And if you're in work or whatnot, hope you've had a good shift. Or if you've been in uni or college or whatnot, hope you had a good day. And massive thank you for the continued support. As always, every single one is bloody legends. And if you are new around here, want to keep up to date on all things football related, I know we're a Liverpool channel, but everyone is welcome as always. And if you've got TikTok, drop us a follow on there. That's Anfield Road TV. Got a lot of content out there. Obviously, a lot of short content on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, I know probably mostly your man and your dad are on Facebook. But yeah, if you do have a Facebook account, drop us a follow on that as well. Be muchly appreciated. I think we are on 8,500 followers on Facebook, which is fantastic as well. So really do appreciate everyone. So Roma. Obviously, Feyenoord is on this evening as well. There's a couple of very good fixtures anyway. But we'll get to the starting 11s. But first and foremost, we'll get to everyone in the comment section below as well. Big up there, Jay. How you doing, mate? Hope you had a good day. Big up there, Yusuf. How are we? Big up, Jamie. And Yusuf. Speaking to you before, lads. Hope you had a good day in uni, mate. I know you've got quite similar to me, mate. If you're in uni or college, as we said about last night, the deadlines are fastly approaching. So everyone, get your head down, get your results over the line, and obviously, if you're wanting to go to university or college or whatnot, you'll absolutely smash your results. I know you will. But yeah, chat. We'll get to the starting 11s in a little brief second. But obviously, you got West Ham playing at home in their second leg. Big another European night for the Hammers. Chat, let us know your thoughts on that game. Who you're anticipating to very much progress in that tie anyway. So for the Europa League fixtures this evening, as we know, we've got AS Roma versus Feyenoord. Feyenoord are 1-0 up off the first leg as well. Royal Union, the Belgium champions, well, the Belgium team anyway, I think the top of their league as well this season. In the Belgium League, which is fantastic for them. They are at home to Leverkusen. The first leg for that finished 1-1. You'd anticipate Leverkusen to go through, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did get an upset there in the second leg. And Sevilla versus Manchester United. Obviously a 2-2 result in the first leg. United were quite comfortable, as we know. But on comes Harry Maguire and scores an own goal. Basically playing for Sevilla that night anyway. I'm going to have a quick look at that United side anyway. Is Rashford on the bench? They've rushed him back. You tell you what, if you're Rashford, you don't want to be getting injured. So Sancho, Martial and Anthony up front for that. So chat, let us know who do you anticipate to win that fixture. For me, I've got a sneaky feeling Sevilla. The growing confidence. I know, obviously, Maguire, it helps when you're scoring 2 own goals. Was it Delo got the second one of their own goals as well? But it's going to be interesting. So the winners of the Sevilla versus Manchester United game will, of course, play the teams that we are watching tonight, Juve or Sporting Lisbon. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who you're anticipating to progress in those latter stages. Yeah, big up there, Jay. Anfield Road TV, whatever what it is already on this, mate. It's obviously just a page, and I've had that for a couple of years, and it's really good. But big up there, Tom. How are we, fella? Big up there, Panov. Big up there, Bry, as well. Big up, chat. And every single one of you have absolutely smashed it over the last 2 nights. So really do appreciate all the support, everyone. It's great when YouTube actually does its bloody job, doesn't it? But yeah, Eamon's gone with a 2-1 to Sevilla. But yeah, interesting there, mate. as you can see there, chat, I've gone with a Juve away win. We know how good Sporting Lisbon have been, especially in that second leg at the Emirates. Obviously, that was the halfway line goal. I think it was by Pedro Gonçalves. It was an excellent strike, probably one of the best strikes I've seen this season. Took a step into the Arsenal half and absolutely caught Ramsdale off his line. But yeah, big up there, mate. It's all good. But big up there, Panov. Chat, how's your day been anyway? We'll get to the starting 11s anyway for both teams. It's great to see. We'll start with obviously the home team anyway, but good to see Szczesny back in goal for Juventus. Obviously, if you missed that first, like there was a bit of confusion. Obviously, he went off with chest pains, Szczesny, but it's really positive to see him back in goal anyway. And pretty sure they would have done all the medical tests prior to getting him in team selection anyway. And Juventus, if you missed it today as well, Juve have got their 15 points reinstated. So I think they find themselves third in the Serie A table. If you're an Inter or AC Milan fan, you're absolutely fuming at the minute. But yeah, they're on 59 points in the Serie A. So whatever. So we have started. Italian football, the Juventus. But yeah, they've got Adan for Sporting. And then you've got Diamande, Sebastian Quartes, our ex-centre half. Inicho, Ingasio, Yogarte, who, of course, is catching a lot of the headlines in and around European clubs anyway. A very young, talented defensive midfielder anyway. And he's partnered with a very good one as well. Morata, Santos, Pedro Gonçalves, as I said, who did score from the halfway line. Edwards, the ex-Tottenham youngster anyway, but he's really thriving in Sporting. Trincao, obviously is he still in the books, chat? Obviously Trincao, I think he went to Wolves, but he's been all over the place at the minute. Trincao, but for Juventus, looking very strong tonight. Starting from the back, Szczesny, Danilino, obviously Danilino being the captain this evening yet again. Bremer, Alexandro, Locatelli, obviously Cuadrado playing down the right. Miretti, Rabiot, Chiesa, and Vlahovic and Angel Di Maria leading the line. So, I'll tell you what, I've not seen a lot of Juventus this season, chat, but obviously the ex-Fiorentina forward Vlahovic, he was linked with, was it last year, going to Arsenal? Before, obviously, they signed Gabriel Jesus, but I think he's played well this season, but I think give it 1 or 2 seasons, I think he'll really properly find his feet at Juve, and he'll start banging 20, 30 plus goals anyway in Syria with quite a lot of ease. But big up there. No worries, Jack. You're putting out great stuff most nights. Now, big up there, but I appreciate it, mate. Obviously, we'll be probably doing about 5 streams a day once I finish uni. No, but yeah, hopefully I've got a couple of bits of like work experience coming up in the next couple of weeks anyway, but that'll be mainly in the day, so quite a lot of companies, which is really good. Quite positive, really. I'm looking forward to that. It just adds to the portfolio, which is great. I think Sporting will win. Big up there, Jay. I was going to go Sporting, mate, but I think the experience of this Juventus side, and of course the quality, I think the firepower for Juve, they'll just have too much. But wouldn't surprise me if Sporting do what they done against Arsenal. Turn up. Obviously, with the atmosphere in their home ground, it'll be bouncing. But yeah, any Juve fans in here, can't stand them. Inter on my team, yeah, big up there. But I say, chat, if you had to pick an Italian team, obviously we've got our affiliations to our English teams and Liverpool and all that. But let me know who's your Italian team if you had to pick one anyway. Yeah, mine would probably be AC Milan if you had to pick one. Just due to the legendary players, the ex-players that they've had, Maldini's, the Shevchenkos, the Kakas. Even when Ronaldinho went to, obviously, AC Milan. Remember Pato? What a player. Just wish he'd not got his injuries, in all honesty, Pato. I tell you what, it would have been renowned as... There was a lot of hype when he broke through, but... Yeah, I tell you what, quite rightfully, there was a lot of hype, but just failed to materialise due to his injuries. What a player he could have been. Not too bad. The sun is shining. Yeah, that's the thing, but as I said, if the sun's out, go out and get some rays, as they say. But yeah, it's been a very good day on Merseyside, which is really a rarity in terms of the sunshine. So, but Eamons, big up there, Eamons. Hope you're well, matey. Yeah, but chat, what's your score predictions on this game? As he said, I've gone with a 2-0 away win. That would, of course, make it 3-0 on aggregate, sorry, for Juventus. But as we progress, chat, obviously we've got a lot of European games on this evening. So, the Anderlecht Alkmaar, the Anderlecht AZ Alkmaar game has gone to extra time. Anderlecht were winning 2-0 from the first leg, but obviously AZ Alkmaar, hence given the good form that they've showed in the Dutch league this season, have taken it to extra time. I think they're in, what minute in? Yeah, 101st minute, so just fastly approaching the first half of extra time anyway. Lech, obviously the Polish team, Polish champions anyway, they did win 3-2, but in terms of aggregate score, Fiorentina did progress 6-4 on aggregate, which was... And I was watching the back end of that game, chat, and it looked like the Fiorentina coach was having a couple of fair choice words with some of the home fans, which is very surprising, but obviously his team's progressed. Obviously, in Europa League conference game as well, you got Nice and Basel. That's still 2-2 in the first leg. That will be kicking off at 8 p.m. in 2 minutes. And, of course, the West Ham Ghent game as well. Ghent dominated the first leg quite a bit, in all honesty, but it'll be interesting to see. You'd anticipate West Ham to probably put in a shift this evening. But given how inconsistent West Ham have been this year, especially in the Premier League, it wouldn't surprise me if Ghent pull off a performance away from home. But yeah, big up there, Bri. Bri's gone 3-1 to Sporting. What's the semi-final matchups? I did see them there, chat. But in terms of the Europa League semi-final matchups, if they were to go, so the winners of the Juve Sporting, the one that we're watching tonight, will play either Sevilla or Manchester United in the semi-finals. And of course, the Feyenoord Roma games, the winner of them play either Leverkusen or Royal Union. So it's going to be madness. Whoever Manchester United do play, especially if they get Juventus in the semi-finals, Man United or even Sevilla, that's going to be a very tasty semi-final on the horizon for either team. But Inter versus AC in the Champions League, big up there. Oh, Europa, there we go, mate. That's the Europa. Won that one. Yeah, that was the Europa League one. That just read out there, Eamons. I want to see both the captains. It's great chat, isn't it? I know we joked about it in terms of Sebastian Quartes' time at Liverpool. Didn't really hit the ground running, in all honesty, did he, chat, in his Liverpool career? But it's really positive to see him go to Portugal and very much thrive. Trying to, well, more or less salvaged his career anyway, because a lot of players do leave Liverpool and they never really come back, in all honesty, to their career. But obviously Sebastian Quartes, I think he plays for the international team anyway, Uruguay. Obviously you've got Jimenez, obviously Godin, legendary centre half, especially in Italian football anyway. Cáceres as well. I think he's playing for LA Galaxy or someone in the MLS now. But he was a regular at the Uruguay backline for many of years. Speaking of Uruguayans, Ugarte, chat. This is a name that me, Connor, and probably a lot of footballing fans are signalling for a potential big move to either Liverpool or a team in and around Europe. But it looks like perfect weather this evening in Lisbon. And we are underway here, chat. Yeah, big up there, chat. But yeah, big up there, Ricky and Luke. Well, I've had this slide. I've just actually set it up properly, mate. But yeah, hopefully the video stuff's a bit better. It's probably about last night, chat. The camera was a bit pixelated due to the bloody poor lighting. But yeah, hopefully it's a bit better this evening. But yeah, Jamie's gone with, I think it'll be a 2-0 Sporting win. Hopefully, Jay. And Di Maria's already through here. Oh, Quartes. Very shaky there. Rabiot. But there was a bit of a sloppiness at the Sporting Lisbon back line there. And Sporting bursting forward now in this early stages. Obviously, Edwards. He's got quite a big point to prove, especially on the big stage. Ball in. Oh, it's an excellent ball down that left-hand channel by Santos. Sandro dealt with that really well. His anticipation at the back post massively helped him out there, the Brazilian. And not a good thing to see here for Juve. I tell you what, let's have a little look at this chaser. Oh, not an in that chaser. He's appealing that he was fouled anyway. Marciano Allegri will be very happy with the 15 points getting reinstated to his team. It's amazing when Juve don't pay off the officials and actually go down in the table, innit? Yeah, big up there, Eamons. But yeah, big up Henry. A very good evening, Henry. Hope you had a fantastic day, everyone. So let us know what you've all been up to. Let's have a little look at this team here. Chance. Sebastian Quartes. Quartes a shocking mistake there. Will be interesting in terms of the tactical plan from Allegri, whether he's just going to try and soak up a bit more of the pressure in this second leg. But given the quality in this Lisbon side, you'd anticipate Allegri to go a bit more attacking, especially if you can get that nice early goal, 2-goal cushion. Locatelli now. Manetti, good pick out there by the Italian. Too much of a deep cross to the back post there. We're disappointed, Di Maria, that he couldn't quite just steer that into the penalty area. Looking for a potential knockdown. But Chaser, he's still moving. Not the best anyway, but especially if he's done something to his leg. It was a non-challenge, but it's always those non-challenges really that certain individual players, but obviously coming back off the back of a very disappointing injury, Chaser, off the back of last year. Tell you what, Sporting Lisbon need to keep tabs on Angel Di Maria. Obviously, World Cup winner, scoring in the final against France. Very talented winger. Ugarte breaking the line there. It's going to be an early corner. Pedro Goncalves. And we're taking it. So a little look at the benches. Obviously, Juve got Pogba, Milik, Kostic. A couple of very good, talented players there. Oh, Sebastian Coates. Nearly got on the end of that chat. Just really misjudged the cross. Got away from Bremen with quite a lot of ease. You're certainly going to be disappointed that couldn't really got side on to the centre half, but get Thursday night football for us next season. Hey, yeah, we're just warming up for next year. But is it the Europa League next year, chat? That it's in Dublin. That in itself, if Liverpool can get to the final, could you imagine? Obviously, we want to be in the Champions League, but if all the Reds from around the world all descended on Dublin with all our fellow Reds in Dublin, what a special night that would be. Need to get to the final first. But that's an incentive in itself. But yeah, big up there, Henry. Yeah, I'll watch that on the repeat. Yeah, big up there, Jay. Obviously, the big teams, you got Sporting, Benfica, Porto. Obviously, Braga even. Oh, it's a poor pass there by Vlahovic. There was massive space down that right-hand channel. If Rabiot could actually have switched that a bit more quicker. So much space. Behind Inacio there. Big up there, Doug. How are we, mate? Opportunity here now for Di Maria to get his engine going. Oh, he's went back again. Quite negative there by the Argentinian. But I'll tell you what, with the addition of the 15 points, chat, that's going to make even for Juve now. It's going to make the Serie A even more exciting. Ball in. Coates dealt with that Di Maria cross, taking no chances. The former Liverpool centre-half. Clear your lines, what you want to do when you get deep into the European competitions. Don't be doing what Upamecano's been doing over the last 2 weeks for Bayern Munich. Fell on his ass. Chiesa, ball in. Bremer. Oh, it's 1-0! Juventus! As anticipated, Rabiot is such a big player for Juve this season. The Sporting Lisbon players are remonstrating with the referee, appealing that he was fouled in the build-up, but for me, nothing at all there, and that is 1-0 to Juve. Of course, it's going to be getting VAR, as most goals are now, but Adrian Rabiot, his first goal in this competition this season. So, original ball in, as I said, Bremer with a good leap. It was a poor-headed clearance away by Sebastian Coates. I tell you what, it was a good tee-up by Sandro. Just chested that down to his colleague. And all Rabiot's had to do is just swing a left foot at the ball, and he's directed that into the bottom left corner. And tell you what, be interesting to see. Yeah, 1-0 Juventus, chat. I tell you what, if this gets ruled out, that'd be an absolute joke. It's never a foul. A United 1-0 down as well. I told you, chat. I anticipated Sevilla to win. What's Tom saying there? Alright, Jack, Europa League next season. And you'll get knocked out because you're rebuilding it. Behave, Tom. Chat. Deal with Tom. I'm busy. But yeah. Nesli, is it? Great goal. Yeah, good to hear, Doug. But yeah, that goal stood for Juventus. Sporting Lisbon got 10 minutes in. Haven't really threatened the back line of Juve so far. But if you're Juventus, and hence to this transition now, they've committed quite a lot of heads here. There's an opportunity for Edwards now down this right hand channel. Needs a bit of support. Can he get the cross in? It's going to be a corner to Sporting Lisbon. It's integral for the Portuguese side that they react as quick as they possibly can, really, to go 1-0 down. But we've watched, obviously, over the last 2 nights, watched Chelsea hugely dominant in the second leg, but not really taking their opportunities. Very similar story from Bayern Munich last night. Dominated large portions of the game, but then Manchester City capitalised, as did Real Madrid. But Juventus, with the good positive performance so far this evening, capitalising on the first real clear opportunity that they've had this evening. That's all you can. Never a penalty, that. They're appealing for Quartas for the foul, but yeah, that was an excellent run there by Minetti on the central midfield role. Big up there. Well, yeah, a bit nice one there, Eamons. Keep us all updated on the scores, chat. So United are getting beat 1-0 from Sevilla. Such a difficult ground to go and win at. Sevilla. Santos with not the best cross there. I think he was trying to bring that down, but just escaped him. What's the aggregate, Brian? It's 2-2 in the first leg, so obviously Sevilla 3-2 up in the overall score in that game. Big up there, Jay. It's going to be a foul. That looked like a foul on Vlahovic. Oh, as Doug said, apparently a Harry Maguire fault. Water's wet. Death taxes and a Harry Maguire mistake. Long may he still continue to be at Manchester United, because he basically plays against United every single game he steps on the pitch. It's mad how a player of that quality still at United. If I was Ten Hag, I'd be literally having him, Harry Maguire, playing in like the reserves or the under-21s, really. Tom, put your money on Harry Maguire, man, in a match. What? For Sevilla, great hat-trick of own goals. Bet any money he scores here, chat, after me slagging him off. Slagging Harry Maguire off. But yeah, Sporting just trying to gain a bit more possession, really. Ball down that left-hand side. Santos has got away from Casado. And it's going to be another Sporting Lisbon corner. 15 minutes into this game, chat, and it's been a very positive start from Juventus. Juve. Good quick, I was going to say, quick early. Di Maria's gone down, really. It's just in-game management. It's not nice to see, chat, but it's the dark arts of football, really. He's just gone down far too easy. There was a little slight bit of contact. Oh, I tell you what, that's a foul. Sorry, chat. Its camera angle originally didn't do it a lot of justice, but yeah, that should be a foul to Juve. Team in here was entitled to very much go down there. Yeah, make sure you are smashing that like button, everyone. Try and get those likes up to at least 20 this evening. If you haven't already done so. World class is Harry. Definitely Henry. Yeah, Maguire passed it to De Gea. Passes it back to Maguire. Slips and Nesri nips in and scores. Standard that, Doug. Oh, Rabiot's done extremely well here. Chaser. So direct, isn't he? Such a tricky winger. How old's Chaser, chat? Is he still quite young? Something saying he's about like 23, 24. Is he a bit younger than that? Obviously, the injury last year just stinted his development, in all honesty. Chat, what are we saying on obviously the stuff that happened this week for Juve in relation to, what was the... I think it was... Who was it? I think it was for Faguli. Obviously, the young player. I think he went off crying. Was it, chat? But it's a bit mad. Allegri basically made a show of him in front of all the fans. Obviously, it was at fault for the goal in which he did concede in the league this week. Edwards, he's doing absolutely smashing. He's broke into the penalty area. Oh, it's off the post. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty for Lisbon. That was poor defending by Rabiot. He's just stuck out his left leg. But Sporting Lisbon have got an excellent opportunity here now to equalise in this game. But it's all about Edwards down that right-hand channel. Nipping in, bringing the ball onto his left foot. Cannons off the post. And Rabiot, poor defending, but excellent, intelligent play by the young Uruguayan. He's just angled his body really to anticipate the contacts from Rabiot, and he's brought him down. It's the correct call. But Sporting Lisbon now from the penalty spot to get them back into this tie. Edwards to take this. Sporting's number 10. The youngster from Tottenham. Chesney. He saved a couple of penalties in his career. Can he save another one here? Chesney. Edwards. Comfortable penalty. Straight down the middle. Composure by the young lad. And we've got a game on our hands. This is why I picked it, chat. I anticipated this game to have a lot of goals. And the crowd are back on song. But after absolutely nothing really, sloppiness at the back from Juventus. But Edwards, calm, penalty straight down the middle, hard and low. That's where you want to be taking it. Not like Haaland done last night and just absolutely volleyed it over the crossbar. Gini Wijnaldum game. He's done. He's injured. His groin. Oh, that's not good to hear, Henry. Lazy defending. Definitely there, Doug. Yeah, big up there, Rob. Hope you well, mate. Yeah, he is. A mini Doug. Be good. Well, yeah, get in. So give it another 10 years, they'll be helping you in your live stream watch-alongs. Get him to do all the thumbnails, definitely, mate. It'd be sound. Oh, I tell you what. Ugarte nearly getting dispossessed there, really. Extremely lucky there. Oh, yeah. 100% they are, Neymans. It's interesting that a lot of teams, chat, are playing 3-back systems. Like, you look at Sporting tonight, look at Juve tonight, Liverpool, Arsenal, Brighton. So many teams are playing starting. Well, a lot of teams have played 3-back, especially in Italian football. It's been quite prominent over the last couple of years. The 3-back system, or more or less a 3-back with the option of obviously getting your left wing back and your right wing back to very much come back into a 5. Santos now breaking down the left. Get up there, Santos. Didn't even touch you, mate. It's embarrassing, that son. But yeah, they do, Doug, they do. Guy out. Tagliafico. Trincao, sorry. Bringing down Locatelli. Oh. Oh, yeah, he got caught in the head, but Oscar to Santos, the best acting performance of this evening. Yeah, Roma 0-0, Sevilla 1-0, 1-1 here, and Leverkusen 1-0. See what, that'll be a big result for Bayern if they can get that done. There's a potential for a counter-attack here now. There's a couple of players down. There's about 3 players down. No, referee should carry on because Sporting Lisbon had the option to kick that ball out. Sure. Oh, good sportsmanship there by Juve. They didn't really need to do that. And the referee's just booked Ugarte there as well. Yeah, for the challenge on Chaser. There's Ugarte coming back from that red card. Obviously, he was missing in the first leg due to his red card against Arsenal in the last round. Big up there, Joe. Keep us updated on that AZ Anderlecht game. It's gone to penalties. I'd anticipate Alkmaar to win that due to the confidence, really. Obviously, winning 2-0 on the night. I know it's 2-2 on aggregate in that game, but yeah, passed it to Sevilla goalkeeper. So yeah, Nice 1-0. Oh, Sporting on the counter-attack now. Oh. Ugarte took a good 5-10 yards, really drove at the Juve back line. Locatelli, he was a good 5 yards away from that, but unlucky. Good strike. It's about 2-3 yards over the top right corner. That's the lad Connor. Here we go. Romano wants to sign, isn't it? It is Fry. This is the fella, so we can all give him a scouting report for this evening. But you can tell him later that you weren't impressed. And you'd rather go for Jay Spearing. Ugarte is just in the Uruguayan Jay Spearing. That's sarcasm for people on the internet who was tuning in. Ball over the top. But yeah, it was a good game, that Fiorentina-Lech Poznan, Doug. I was watching it before we come on air now. And it was a very good game. Yeah, big up there. Me too, Doug. I fancy Brighton to go to United. I fancy Brighton to do United on Sunday. Hopefully, Doug. I think all of us anticipated Brighton win there, chat. Brighton are being absolutely tremendous, and especially if United are to get beat here tonight in their game. Doesn't fill them with a lot of confidence, in all honesty, does it? Rabiot, can he keep that in? No, too much on that for the Frenchman. For all the regulars that were watching the World Cup live streams, what was it, the beginning of the tournament, I was going, Rabiot's had a shocking start to the tournament. I was slagging off Rabiot. And what does he do? He becomes probably one of France's best players of the tournament. Obviously, on that, I think it was the first game, he got a headed goal. He got man of the match that game as well. Potential counter-attack here now. Trincao needs to get his head up. He's got an overlapping run, and he's found him. De Gea. Oh, he's unlucky there. Couldn't quite get that right direction on that cross. That's Gea. Looks like he's got a long throw. The fullback. Oh, West Ham are getting beat, chat. Oh, absolutely fuming for me Hammers, mate, but come on, West Ham. Can't be getting beat at home. Di Maria on the counter-attack now. He's got an overlapping run. It's a poor pass by Di Maria. The ball needs to be getting released a lot more quicker down that right-hand side. So, as we approach the half an hour mark here. No worries, Henry. Have a good rest of your stream this evening. Hope it goes well. Rabiot. Good play by Juve. Oh, just about got that, Santos. Good interchanging passing team. Passing team in here was frustrated with his touch. Because a better touch with his right foot there would have really opened up his body to very much shift that onto his left. And from that angle, could have easily got a shot. Away. Sandro. Ball over the left-hand channel. Bohovic. Looks like he's in an offside position, but the referee's going to say carry on. And the ball did go out for a goal kick, but with a late flag there. Yeah. Calls like that, chat, and we spoke about that last night, didn't we? That flag needs to be going straight up. Especially when it's so obvious like that. Quarters, no. That goal has given Sporting so much more confidence and belief now. Going into the back end of this first opening 45 minutes. Expressing themselves as they have done all season in this competition. It's going to be a corner. For me, it looked like a corner, but it's going to be a goal kick. Poor call by the line out there. I felt, yeah, Trincao done enough to keep that in. But yeah, what's the United game? Still 1-0 Sevilla. We're doing it always far from it, Matthias. He's getting man of the match for Sevilla, though. Which is fantastic. Sporting down this right-hand channel now. Edwards, he's all over the place in a good way. He's floating in the pockets of space really well. Juve have really struggled to get a control on the young lads. Santos, down the left. Good early cross. It's going to be a corner. And Juve couldn't stop that from going out. Yeah, we meet at every 8 PM. There we go, right. At this rate, he's a Liverpool legend, isn't he? Ball in, clears by Bremer. Alkmaar beat Anderlecht. I told you he would, Doug. What did I say? The confidence. Football's all about confidence. And momentum, first and foremost. That's why Manchester United... Man City will win the league this season. It's all about momentum, especially when you've had Arsenal draw 2 games back-to-back. City have got that confidence, especially if they going into the Champions League semi-final as well. Everything's looking really positive. There's going to be another corner. Sitting with Sporting Lisbon this evening, chat, since they've got their equaliser. Really grew into this game. And Sebastian Quares is now going up for yet again another corner. Obviously, we've had 6 corners already in this game, and the majority of them, 5 corners for Lisbon, need to make one of these count. Oh, Diamande just dragging it agonisingly wide. Sporting's 26. It was an extremely good leap. He's got away from Bremer. Should be getting that on target, chatting and being a bit hypercritical, really. Needs to be getting that on the other side of the post. Pick up George, lad. But yeah, big up there, George. George, you won the quiz. Tell you what, he's going on one here, Demande. Bremer, I was going to say, he's read that well, and then Rabiot's just ran into danger. Not ideal. Much better by Vlahovic. Is it handball? Yeah, it's handball. Good spot there by the referee. I tell you what, this referee here tonight, if you're watching this game, the Sport and Juve game with me, chat, this referee's absolutely spot on. Oh, hang on. I take that absolutely back. How's that handball? I was just going to applaud the referee there. So I'm be saying, get him in the Premier League and then, yeah, take it back. Take it all back. Santos. Peduncals. Ball into the penalty area. Edwards was winding up his left foot there in the penalty area. Yeah, 2-0 by Leverkusen. Big result for them this evening. Puts them massively in control. So Xabi Alonso doing bits. Oh, looks like West Ham have got a goal back. Yeah, West Ham 1, Ghent 1. Chiesa. Guardado. Needs a bit of movement from his teammates. Teammate here now from the right wing. Ball into the penalty area. Is that going to be a corner? It will be for Juve. Ugarte getting on the end of that. Taking no prisoners. Go Di Maria. Ball in. Cleared. Second ball transition. Bremer. Very surprised Bremer's not at least tried to direct down the opposition towards Adan. Tried to whip it back into the penalty area. Di Maria fell forward in the penalty area. He's had a strike. It's going to be another corner. Esquire took one for the boys. Let's have a look at that. Di Maria's had quite a bit of space at the far post on a couple of these corners. If you can get it to him. Would make for an interesting... Big up there, Russell. How are we, mate? Obviously, yeah, Nice 1-0, Russell. Hope you've had a good day, mate. Referee, handball there. But yeah, at the minute, as it stands, chat, in Europa League conference games, Nice 1-0 up against Basel. West Ham have just got a goal back, 1-0 in the second leg. Sevilla in Europa League against Manchester United are winning 1-0. And of course, Leverkusen have taken a very comfortable 2-0 lead in the second leg. And the AS Roma Feyenoord game is still 0-0 as it stands. It's going to be a very tight game now. Oh, bit of luck there for Juve. Sandro. Sorry, well, he recovered that well. The Lisbon centre half. It's breaking now. Morata. Vlahovic. It's been very quiet this evening, chat. I don't know why the referee stopped play here. Oh, it's 2-0 Sevilla. What did we say, chat? Is it another own goal by Harry? Hopefully. But I said at the top of the show, Sevilla would do them tonight. Especially the way they finished the first leg anyway. Just gives them so much confidence going into this game as well. But yeah. Ugarte now. Excellent tackle by Quartes. Good tackle there, Cuadrado. So you what, Juve on a counter-attack now. Di Maria. He's found Vlahovic. There's going to be an inside run from Cheta. If he can find him, the Serbian. Juve needs to start moving this ball ever so quickly. It's been far too slow. Cuadrado. Breaking in. Alexandro. Oh, Cheta. Is going to be offside. Is that goal stood for Juve? Oh, is it going to VAR, Brian? Oh, you spoiled our night. Big up, Daz. How are we, fella? Chat, please say that's 2-0. Obviously, Brian said it's going to keep us updated on that. Big up, John. How are we, mate? Hope you had a good day. Big up, Daz. Big up, John. Hope you all had a good day, gents. Oh, yeah, it's getting bad. Oh, it's been chalked off, chat. Our hopes were dashed. And United survive. Di Maria. Di Maria. So surely got to be a foul in the build-up for Juve. Referee said play on. Yeah, 1-0 Sevilla, chat. That goal's being disallowed. Yeah, big up, chat. I think Suso is still a Liverpool fan. Could have been an exciting story had to continued. Yeah, Messias. He's just one of them players. Remember him in Danny Pacheco? Just didn't really make the grade at Liverpool. There was especially the hype around Danny Pacheco at the time when he broke through. But one of them, similar with obviously the other fella that plays for Lazio. What's his name? Luis Alberto. Yeah, it was like that period. You had those like couple of Spanish players. Obviously Rafa Benitez bringing them all to the club. Daz, the winners of which game, mate? Obviously, the winners of this game this evening that we're watching, Juve versus Sporting, will either play Manchester United or Sevilla. But as it stands, Juve will be going through if the score was to stay as it is. But we've still got a long way to go. Juve have been really poor. We've got a minute left in this first half. Trincao, Edwards. What a moment this will be. Sandro. Oh, Sancho, sorry. Good defending by Bremer. Just got something on the end of it, really. But yeah, as we approach the half-time chat, so important that all these teams in Europe don't concede. So perceptible, really. Especially when we've watched Liverpool, especially starting second halves. We come out of the block so slow. especially this season for Liverpool. During Rafa Benitez's 6 years, 10 years manager of Liverpool, he oversaw the purchase of 59 and the departure of 72 players. Yeah, there was a lot of movements, to say the least, mate, as we know. He had quite a big say, quite rightly so. He had a big say in terms of the academy. There was quite a big influx of, obviously, Spanish players at the time, of obviously Torres, Xabi Alonso as well, Pepe Reina's. But yeah, we've got 3 minutes added on time here. Can Sporting I was going to say capitalise on that, but Chase is running down the wing here. Excellent recovery tackle by Ugarte. Yeah, we played 1 minute of that chat. Just having a look at that opportunity, really, from Santos. But yeah, it's half time. Nice 1-0 up against Basel. West Ham 1-1. Yeah, Leverkusen half time, 2-0 up in their second leg. Who scored? Let's have a little look who scored for Leverkusen here, chat. Diaby and Bakker got the second. So played 2 minutes, the allotted 3 minutes added on. Juve very content, really. I doubt they'll go for anything special before half time. Yeah, very happy with just trying to keep all possession here. Soaking up the time, really. But then now all the way back to the goalkeeper. What? Yeah, only a matter of time before Marcus Rashford is on. Doug, do you know what? When he comes on, he's going to get injured. I tell you that now. They have rushed him back far too quickly. Edwards. Just one last referee. I tell you, that was... I'm sorry, Sporting, but you had your opportunity there. The referee allowed just a slight bit more added time for that potential attack, but yeah, it's 1-1 now, half time. As soon as Sporting did play that ball backwards in terms of that transition. But obviously Juve, if you're just tuning in, taking the lead, courtesy of a very good strike from Rabiot in the early stages of this game. And of course, Edwards getting the equaliser from the penalty spot. Rabiot, he's been hero and he's become the villain in that first opening 45-minute period. Obviously giving away a penalty, just allowing Sporting back into this game. It was so comfortable for the Italians before that penalty. But yeah, lots of club passed on by Van Dijk when it was a Celtic. They did, Matthias. Oh no, that was it, but definitely, mate. Sevilla looked really dangerous. So is that? Oh, there's 5 minutes added on. Hang on, we'll switch over just in case we see another goal. Oh no, it's just finished anyway. Yeah. Half time. So, see how it was 6 minutes added on in the yeah, there was 6 minutes added on. So did Ginny go off injured, chat? Oh yeah, nice one there. It wasn't. Someone put in, oh, Ginny getting injured. I think it was Doug. But yeah, it's not good to see. Disappointing for Ginny, considering he's just come back from such a terrible injury that he suffered was it last year he suffered it? Or the beginning of this year? Obviously off the back of that move. It's not been ideal. But yeah, Aaron Ramsey running the game for Nice. It's not surprised there, Russell. He's a bit of a mad one. Russell and chat, isn't he? Let's have a quick look at how old Aaron Ramsey is. I'm guessing he's 30 now, Ramsey. Has to be. Yeah, 32. Obviously, he was getting a pretty penny, innit? Remember when he was at Juventus, he signed as a free agent, didn't he? But I'm pretty sure, did Juve pay off his contract, or was there a mutual agreement to, like, get rid of his contract? Because it was absolutely madness, the sheer amount. I get when you're a free transfer, you get more of obviously a bigger wage packet, given, obviously, the club's saved money in terms of transfer fee. But yeah, nice one there, Russell. Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, in all honesty. A player that has probably him and Jack Wilshere, when you broke onto the scene at Arsenal, you were like, whoa, Arsenal got two very talented players, but him and Ramsey have just been absolutely decimated with injuries in their careers. I think Ramsey could have been a much more better player than he was, and could have been, really, but similar Wilshere. You look at the hype, and quite rightfully, the hype, especially was it 16, 18-year-old Jack Wilshere away at the Camp Nou at his age, and very much pocketed Xavi and Iniesta in one of the games. It was madness, but mad player. But I'll tell you what, has there been, that's a good question before half time. Can you think of another player apart from Jack Wilshere, say a player that is obviously being rightfully bigged up in terms of breaking onto the scene and just really didn't fulfill the potential? Another one, Daniel Sturridge. You do wonder. I think he would have went down if he didn't have his injuries in his career. I think he would have went down as one of the Premier League all-time great strikers, but yet again, just never seemed to be able to stay fit. But obviously Jack Wilshere, I'd probably put on there, just destroyed with injuries at his early stage even. I think he's retired now, isn't he, Chas? And is he a coach, Wilshere? I know he's done quite a bit of radio work over the last 2 years anyway, but had Spider and Tom on yesterday for my Premier League show, Jack. Yeah, I don't know, Doug was watching it. Leaving Liverpool really goes well for players. True there, but Mane surely wants out behind. Yeah, Matthias and chat, he's going to Newcastle. I'll tell you that now. All these rumours, for me, if Newcastle do get European football next year, they need a couple of marquee players. I know they don't want to break the structure, but it's eventually going to happen at Newcastle United. As the transition of Newcastle, in terms of obviously getting good players here and there, Eddie Howe, but as they progress and they get even more better as a football club, they're gonna, as much as fans probably won't like it, but it's just a passing of the guards, really, in terms of transitioning from the likes of Ryan Fraser's to Alan St-Maximin's, and then you want to be making your steps up to your Sadio Mane's, your Neymar's. Of course, Neymar's not going to go to Newcastle, but in terms of the quality, it's how quick they want to do that transition, really, because they've got the facilities to very much do that. It's going to be interesting, but I fully expect Mane to go to a Bayern Munich or even an Arsenal, really, especially if they get, obviously they've got Champions League football now, Arsenal. I know they've got Martinelli, but a player of Mane's ability, yes, everyone talks about his form decreasing over the last 24 months anyway, especially for Liverpool, but you still got a very, very good player there. And he just brings a lot of experience, and first and foremost, he brings quality still. Apparently, reminisce in with the club and classics. Andrew, a couple of great nights out there, lad. Mason Mount for Liverpool is a no. We need ball-winning midfielders, and then work on Jones, Elliott, Thiago can be the creative forces. Sal Fabinho. Russell, try telling social media that, mate. You're very aware of the views from quite large sections of Liverpool's fan base anyway, in terms of Curtis Jones, and even it's mad, some of the stuff I've seen, especially doing YouTube over the last 6 years, about certain youngsters as well. They're never going to get the opportunity. But with Jürgen, we know our young lads will get the opportunity to thrive. But I think Curtis Jones, we're seeing now, what has he played? 3 consecutive games for Liverpool. And I've always been a very good advocate, really. I love Curtis Jones. And everyone goes, oh, it's Coddy Scouse. It's like, no, he's such a talented player. For me, personally, I think he's still got a lot to give to Liverpool. But wouldn't surprise me if a bid did come in the summer from other Premier League clubs. But it depends. It's who Liverpool bring in, the likes of McAllister. And there's probably going to be a load of midfield names that Liverpool haven't been linked with in the summer. Hopefully that's the case and Liverpool just get their deals done quite quick. And we get it over the line. But yeah, big up there, Wiggs. How are we, mate? But yes. Yeah, I'd said Jota would get back in on the goals the other day. You did, mate. You did. And there was probably no one more frustrated watching Jota for me, mate, over the last couple of weeks. You know we all know he's a good player, but we understand now why Jurgen Klopp just kept on playing him. Similar with Curtis Jones, getting a bit more consistency now, and we are seeing a much more of a better performance from Curtis Jones. Surprise, surprise. It's what happens when you play players and you get a bit more confidence as well, and really get an opportunity to very much shine. Big up there, Connor. How are we, chat? Not too bad. But chat, yeah. Especially if United. Yeah, let's have a little look at these Man United goals. Oh, so Harry Maguire passes it out to De Gea. Passes it out back to Maguire. Oh my god. Death taxes and a Harry Maguire blunder at the back. Chat, if we haven't seen it, it's absolutely priceless. Let's have a little look at this Genk goal as well against West Ham. No way. Oh, is that Declan Rice on the line? That's shocking defending that for West Ham. Sunday League footy, that. The equaliser. Oh, that's poor defending by Ghent. Antonio, who they were very willing to sell in the summer. Obviously, I will be doing a pre-match build-up show out on Tuesday, chat. Obviously, my good mate Jay. I'm going to try and get Bill and a couple of the other lads, my other good mates from West Ham. So keep an eye on the channel there, chat. It'll be around 8 PM, 7:45, live stream anyway. Looking forward to that. But yeah, Mount is like when we signed Ox. Do not get why he was paying that much for someone so average. It's the thing, Russell. Just look at the market, mate. The value for money for players now, you're getting no value. Like, and just look at a player. I get it's the English tax. Like the value in the current market, not just in the Premier League, but it hasn't helped. And it's mainly due to the fact that the English clubs have got so much money. They're probably paying, 50-60% more than, like, players' values are truly. That's where you're seeing Brighton doing the business on £5-10 million transfers from, like, South American players and Ecuadorian players as well. And they're getting some absolute bloody gems. Like, what was it? McAllister was, 5-7 million? For Brighton, and then they're literally going to be selling them on in this summer, by the looks of it, for about 50-70 million. Excellent business, Saicedo as well. You're looking at 2 players there for Brighton. Probably cost them, I think Saicedo was 5-7 million as well, or probably even less. And it literally looks like they'll be getting 150-180 million for both of those players. It's madness, in all honesty. Let's get to one comments as well. Jesse, yeah, it's a good one, Doug. Bloody hell, Jesse Lingard. He's still a very young prospect anyway. Oh, bad joke. Sorry. To answer your question, Dele Alli, good shout there, mate. Yeah, I think he's just recently got surgery, hasn't he, Doug? Yeah, you do wonder But it just goes to like the psychological reasons as well, chat. You look at football clubs and the way in which they don't really truly protect the interests of these players. Because you're gonna, can you imagine all of us at like the age of 16 or 18 literally getting given a big Premier League contract, say a 5-year contract, and clubs are giving like these young lads like like not 50, but like say 5 to 10k a week. Like a lot of us, probably the majority of everyone would handle that, but everyone's different in terms of like it's who they hang around. Well, who these young players do hang around with. There will be people, like in the majority of life, people that are just trying to leech off all these young players and they get in with the wrong crowd. And it is sad, in all honesty, but the Premier League and obviously the clubs really, truly, in the next 5 to 10 years, really need to be doing a lot more in terms of safeguarding these young up-and-coming players, really, because it's about, like, you look at Jude, obviously, he's got the right people around him, but if everyone had, like, the same people round Jude Bellingham like he's got with his dad and a good family, not everyone is as blessed with like that in terms of football and in terms of agencies and everything. It's quite sad, but I think you will see in the next 5-10 year period a lot more players failing to really get up to the standard and the level and really reach the heights that they've been very much destined to do. Chelsea messed up the market, yeah. A lot of the English clubs did, Connor, in all honesty. You look at Real Madrid, but in terms of when Real Madrid bought Ronaldo, for example, all those years ago, it's mad that they sold Ronaldo for the similar money for that they did get for the, was it, did they sell him to Juve for a similar price? I'm pretty sure it was Juve got Ronaldo from Real for about 80 odd million or 70 odd million, more or less made the money back on that, so excellent business from Real. Thing is, Real Madrid, even when they were winning the first 5 European Cups, they were backed by the Spanish government and everything, so, and we know what happened there. It was very much rigged. Was it back in the day you literally only had like a couple of games to win the Champions League? It's not like now where you need to win, obviously, 5-6 knockout games and probably more anyway, but it's a lot more easier to win it back then. But it was a lot more harder, especially in the 70s, because if you got into European competition, you had to be obviously the league winner in your national league. But yeah, make sure I haven't missed anyone's comment chat. Keep on getting your comments in. Big up there, Wigs. Yeah, press a machine, mate. Definitely, matey. Not really a Premier League player on loan at Chelsea, but Quaresma was better than Ronaldo as a young player. Oh, Matthias, a big shout that, mate. But wasn't even close to reaching that level. Yeah, no, 100% there, Matthias. It's mad that though, innit? Like, Matthias, it just depends, really. We spoke about it last night, didn't we, chat in terms of, like anything, if you win the Champions League, of course, the quality will shine, but sometimes in football, you do need a little bit of luck, and and in terms of, like, your youth development of players, you do look in certain players at a young age get the opportunity. This is why I'm loving, like, all the English lads going to, obviously, the foreign leagues, really, and getting an opportunity. Because you look at certain clubs in England, not really willing to give these young lads an opportunity. But, yeah, great shout there, Matthias Quaresma. Had so much potential. As Brian said, Joe, and we are back underway for the second half here, chat. But, yeah, everyone's underway in the second half. But, pick up there, Brian. Jones was asked about potentially being sold this summer. That's a mad question to ask Jones. It basically said, I 100% don't expect to be on the transfer list, but if I am, I don't care because I know I have plenty of options. And he's true there, Bri. Our fan base slags off Curtis Jones, but I tell you what, if Liverpool were to list him, we'd have quite a large majority of not just clubs in England, but a large section of European clubs vying for his signature. As much as that disgruntles quite a lot of our fan base. To be Ox was having a great season until that injury against Roma. Hasn't been the same. Defo there, Wig, spot on. And for me, when Ox was playing for England, he was always England's standout player at that period, moment in time when we signed him. Lucas Sukic at Salzburg is 20 million. Good option there. Yeah, he'll probably go to RB Leipzig or something again. RB Leipzig will just buy him for what, 20 mil, Russell, and then they'll sell him for like 70 million in a couple of years. Probably to Liverpool as well. Very true by Wiggs. That's literally a story of his whole career, not just LFC. Yeah. Bellingham is valued at 120 million at the moment. Probably more, Matthias. But yeah, he's going to command a very big fee. I would rather Jacob Ramsey than Mount. Yeah. Big up there, Gunnet. Hello. Big up, matey. Massive thank you for tuning in, mate. Hope had a good day, mate. Fella. Russell Jack, look at Varela for Boca Juniors. He is smashing it in the league, and it looks like Vidal and Mascherano. Yeah, Russell, I've not seen any of them, Russell, but I'll keep an eye on him, mate. I'll try and watch a couple of the games. I'm guessing he's young then, mate, but that sounds like an excellent combination of players, Vidal and Mascherano. Let's see, Vidal, very good box-to-box player at his peak. That's definitely what Liverpool need. I generally don't care what players we sign. Just care that those players Klopp wants and rate highly. That's all that matters. He's the manager, not me. He knows what tools he needs, names are. Yeah, it's the thing, Brad. I think all of us, as long as the players are spot on and they make an instant impact, that's all we want. We just want to see our midfield actually doing the business next year. As English teams are facing even more problems signing foreign players now. They're not. Yeah, it's difficult, innit, mate? Well, hopefully it's not going to be a difficult transition, but you probably, Matthias, probably will see a lot more of the European clubs doing a lot more deals with each other anyway. It's certainly something that Real Madrid and potentially Real Madrid can very much capitalise. Appealing for handball there, Juve. Referee's having none of it. Russell, it's all opinions, Russell. I'll tell you what, Russell. What is it? Mount signs to Liverpool and he gets our player of the season next year. United sold Ronaldo for 94 million in 2009 and Madrid sold him for 100. So they sold him for more, Connor. Nice one for that, lad. That's mad, that, innit? Excellent business from excellent business. And it was a potential penalty check there, sorry, chat, for Lisbon, but nothing was given. It was the right call, really. But Lisbon have bloody come out the blocks absolutely flying so far. Check out his score predictions in for this game as well. I know I've gone 2-0 Juventus this evening, but I think give it another 5-10 minutes. Hey, chat! Sevilla have scored! Woo! It's their greatest season that they've ever had in the last 10 years. But yet, and we know we celebrated the League Cup last year, but the amount of absolute sausages for Manchester United that was saying, oh, why are you celebrating a League Cup? But what are you going to be doing this season? Going to be celebrating top 4, and then they'll be celebrating a League Cup. Can never win, can you? Where is it there, chat? Ox has been betrayed by his body. He was never a good player, quite sad. Although he's made more money than I will. Yeah, Rob, I think we'd all take the wages. These modern day bloody players. That's a good question, chat. I might do a show on this as well, in terms of next couple of weeks. Potential price cap. Would anyone be in favour in terms of the wages? Football players, not just the Premier League, but in terms of a European wide football and wage cap. For me, I think there should be a wage cap for players. And the way they'd get more money for players would be, of course, sponsorships. Say if a player is represented by Adidas or Nike, and obviously the image rights. But for me, I'd be in favour of all players around Europe having a price cap. Oh, Chase has just absolutely sent him there. Needs a bit of support, the Italian. Oh, he's went down. Literally no one's been in a 5-yard vicinity of Chase, and he's fell down with far too easy. But yeah, big up there, Doug. Is it 2-0? Or is it being disallowed, chat? Please don't tell me it's being disallowed. United challenge show tonight for the Doug. Hey, yes. Yes, Rob. Oh, tell you what, he's a lucky boy there, but ball just hit him there. Could have easily have hit his hand. He's basically a DM and scores and assists. He is rated higher than Enzo. Bloody hell, Russell. Yeah, so that's a name to keep an eye out for there, chat. What's his name? We'll all do our own individual scouting. Varela, chat, so keep an eye on that. Good shout by Russell. As Wiggs has said, spot on, but I remember people heads falling off when we signed Robinson through Wiggs. They soon changed their tune. It doesn't have to be big money buys. You just need heart and desire and fight for the badge. Definitely, mate. Spot on, Wiggs. Yeah. He basically is a DM. And yeah, be up there. We need physicality. Yeah. No, I'm not watching it. Russell's handing in a season ticket for this season. Wiggs, not even in Mount got us like the league title and got our player of the season. It's alright, chat. We'll buy Russell there. Russ, I'll buy the Mason Mount top. Probably will end up in the bin, I know. Diamond done so well here. Overlap and run. Quadrado! Oh my. How's Vlahovic just missed some 2 yards out? The ball was just too high from the Colombian to Vlahovic. Wow, Juve should have scored there, chat. Eric Ten Hag has changed United around. Don't you know? Rashford is the best striker in the world as well. Yeah. In Salah's worst season, Robin, chat. One of Salah's worst seasons. I think he's got the same amount of goals and assists, so Mo's probably got more. I don't know, just a bit. But yeah, it's all the narratives really, chat, innit? It's when they're celebrating a League Cup this season. For like 10 years, when we won it under Kenny, it was like, why are you celebrating a League Cup? No player should earn more than 100k a week. It's ridiculous. I'd agree there, Rob. Ten Hag is some games just looks terrible. Russell, I think, what was it, chat? We see the statistic this season. He literally didn't he have the same amount of points or less or something like over the last couple of weeks than Eric than Solskjaer. As Minio says, it will speak. We'll be in big trouble. Mount supports Chelsea and doesn't even play for them. He's not passionate at all. And don't we started on Mason Mount, chat. Vlahovic! Is that a corner? Yeah. Mason Mount's defo got pictures on Gareth Southgate, I'll just say that. He's got something on Gareth Southgate, just kept on playing him. Not that I'm not even bothered about England, but when I was doing the World Cup games, if he does, eat my own hat. But yeah, as expected, Russ, I knew what you'd say. It'd be it. Xhaka nearly scored a free kick for Basel. Is that his brother? Russell, what side of the bed did you come on? But yeah, even at Derby was average. Big up there, chat. So you'll be very surprised, fellas and ladies as well. Obviously, I done my Mason Mount video yesterday, and it's comfortable, collected there by Adan. But he's a player that very much divides Liverpool's fan base, Mason Mount. And you understand where people are coming from. I'll tell you what. Oh, it's a poor ball by Trincao there. Had a couple of options on the edge of the penalty area. Casemiro booked. He misses the semi-final. Doug, that's the big words you said that in that message, mate. If Man United get into the semi-final. Hey, West Ham have scored. Go at the Hammers. West Ham should be winning that competition, chat. Tell you what, Xabi Alonso's taking a side to a semi-final in Europa League. We all know to keep an eye on Xabi Alonso. Just hope he doesn't go to Real Madrid and start winning Champions Leagues with them. I'm hoping he stays at Leverkusen, chat, for a couple of years and does well in Europe. Because it is game, set and match for Leverkusen. 3-0. Woohoo! So yeah, who scored their third goal? Frimpong. He's had such a good season for the German side. One to watch, chat. Frimpong, if they can keep hold of him, or if not, Leverkusen. Him and Diaby. Probably two of the standout players. Obviously, Flurry didn't wait to sign his new contract, chat. I think we had a conversation with Connor this week. What's the score, Jack? In the United game, Russell, United are getting absolutely slapped up 2-0. Is it still 2-0? Yeah, still 2-0. Currently, it's 1-1 in the Sport and Juve game, chat. But Juve, classic Italian tactics. Just slowing the game down as much as he possibly can. But Vlahovic should have scored about 5 minutes ago. Say what, I know I mentioned with this referee having a good game, but the later this game does drag on, it's getting even worse. Nothing beats that worst shocking performance by the referee last night in the Man City game. Yes, it was a penalty for City, but taken away from that, he had an absolute shocking. Fully expect him not to get any more European games, just saying that. West Ham 3-1. Declan Rice, baby. Yeah, Declan Rice 3-1. Happy days. The Hammers. What's that on aggregate? Yeah, West Ham 4-2 on aggregate. Woo. Yeah, big goal there for West Ham. Two more years of Klopp and the job. Big shoes to fill, Bri, but I tell you what, all of us will have eyes on Leverkusen, because imagine if Xabi Alonso comes in and wins the Europa League. Especially given how low they were in the Bundesliga, chat. What are they now? I think like 1 or 2 points off top 4, or they're probably in top 4, chat. Let's have a quick look here. The Bundesliga. Where are Leverkusen? Yeah, they are 7 points off, but there's 10 games still to go in the Bundesliga. So Leverkusen could sneak in there. Well, they wouldn't need to finish in the top 4 if they win the Europa League this year, Chaz. Oh, Chase has done so well. Oh, good recovery there. Inacio there, driving. Trincao! Oh, Szczesny, he's come out quickly. He's read it so well. But it was just about offside. Let's have a little look at this. Yeah, it's unlucky there. Trincao just a yard offside, but it would have been a tremendous ball if he found him. And there's a lot of hype and understanding about Sporting Lisbon's coach. He's a name that has been floated around Europe, especially over the last 12 months. Oh, have I spoke to you soon? Royal Union have scored. They need another 2 goals to get back into this game, chat, but... Oh, and Roma! Roma have just scored as well. So that's 1-1, chat. Big goal for Roma. Rashford is on, Bright. Probably won't last long. He's going to get injured. But yeah, Russell. De Zerbi. It's not just the recruitment Brighton gets spot on, is it, chat? It's the management in terms of the way in which they scout these managers. Oh. Marita just got in the way there. Yep, 1-0 Roma. Spinazzola, of all goal scorers, the fullback. We had that debate last night, though, didn't we, chat? Are we? Actually, I'll make a poll. I'll let you all vote. There we go, chat. Have a little poll there. Interesting. So I've asked in the comments here, chat, get your votes in. Are you a fan of the away goal rule change? Let's see. For me, I'm not. I like the away goal rule. In Europe. Yeah, De Zerbi, very talented coach. Brian Reynolds is all over him though. Wait. If anyone knows the Feyenoord player, Kutchu, probably absolutely butchered that. Apologies, chat. Russell is better than Mount. There we go. He's only 22, isn't he, Russell? I think he's a Turkish. Is he a DM or is he a centre mid, Russell? I know he's a box to box. Antonio, that's West Ham. Who are West Ham playing in the semi-finals then? It's 5-1 in aggregate. So West Ham are playing AZ Alkmaar. Yeah, West Ham should be winning that tournament. So that's 4-1. But yeah, let's make sure I haven't missed anyone's comments. Our greatest ever player will become our greatest ever manager. Oh, such a special player, Wani Brian, Chas. You'd even say Liverpool didn't really truly replace Xabi Alonso. I know it's difficult because ridiculous. Xabi Alonso, even Gerrard and Mascherano. Could you imagine, chat? Oh, imagine if Jurgen Klopp was blessed with having Gerrard, Xabi Alonso, and Mascherano in his midfield, and he basically had the prime Liverpool attack under Jurgen with Salah, Bobby, Mane, and then obviously the back line of Trent, Van Dijk, Joel Matip, Gomez, and obviously Andy Robinson and Ali. Oh, that team would have absolutely won everything. Absolutely would have won everything. Yeah, what have I missed there? Would you give him a chance, mate? If he does sign, you can't write a lad off just yet. True there, Wiggs. Don't make Mount. Elliot Matthias isn't the biggest fan. Defo Bry. Indeed. What's the score? 2 more years of Klopp. Klopp has been an absolute gem since he took over at Leverkusen. We love Frimpong and Diaby. They're defo. Both of them are defo coming to the Premier League, chat. Those 2 players. Get your vote in, chat. Are you a fan of the away goal rule change? I'll agree. Which? And just 19, is he? Matthias, did he sign a new contract? Wait. My cousin will be happy at Roma scoring. Yeah. Let's have a look. So you got Spinazzola. Is Tammy Abraham playing tonight? No, you got Belotti because you had Dybala. They've done well to win that. Well, get a goal here, chat. Because you got no Dybala and you got no Tammy Abraham, really. Sorry, chat. I've enjoyed reading all your messages because it's been a weird second half for Juve and Sporting. Very bitty. Juve just trying to slow the game down as much as they possibly can. Vlahovic, he's 1v1 here. As soon as I say that. Oh, just about over. But what an excellent opportunity for the Serbian forwards. You'd expect him to at least hit the target there. But yeah, Leverkusen still 3-1. Nice 1-0. But yeah, as Wig said, that would be an insane midfield, yeah. Oh, and let's not forget Momo Sissoko. But Tom says, I disagree because you have teams like Atletico that just park the bus because they know they have a goal lead and the away goal rule stood for 2. Now it's better because you have more of a chance. I disagree though, Tom. Because at the end of the day, say if like when Liverpool went to the bloody Allianz all those years ago, for some bizarre reason I still don't understand, Bayern come with such a defensive mindset, but then we slapped their ass in the second leg at the Allianz when Mane got that cheeky back heel. Like, for me, look, it makes away teams a bit more attacking. I think the level and the performance level really goes up. But pick up there, Russell. Big up Russ and Russell. There's a lot of Russells in the chat tonight. Fulham is dominating the game, to be honest. Obviously, Nice still 1-0. The Fulham brothers. Obviously, I think, was it the young lad? The young Fulham for Nice. I think he got his first senior call-up for the French national side, didn't he? Oh, I'll tell you what, that way goes rule. Vote. We only had 9 votes, Shaq. Cast your vote anyway. It's very tight. Don't let it end at like 50-50 because it'll be rigged. Diaz, Brahim Diaz at AC Milan is decent when he plays through the middle of the park too. Yet again, Wiggs, another Real Madrid player. Wasn't he on the books at Manchester City? Or is he still on the books for Real? Or no, yeah, he's on loan at AC, isn't he? Yet again, another talented player from Real Madrid. Yeah, oh yeah, big up there, Bri. Oh, is it City still own them? Duty, bloody hell. Like to say, be very talented manager there, Russell. Yeah, Waits' quality. Be interesting to see where Waits goes. That was hard, that chat. We'll see. Would anyone want Kyle Walker pieces as a right back depth? I want Lavia, chat. That's one player you're picking, Russell. If Southampton get relegated, but you're probably looking at City to say that they'll probably have like some agreement to buy him back for what, 10 million or something. Paul Pogba's coming on now. Has he come on for Bremer? Have they gone back to a fullback? Yeah, so Bremer out. Oh no, Gatti's coming on now. Yeah, Gatti's coming on for Bremer. Obviously, yeah, Paul Pogba's just come on as well. Not too bad of a player to bring on, is he, Paul Pogba? Probably do a couple of step overs on the halfway line and lose it, and then Juve get counted. Not the biggest Paul Pogba fan, chat. Apologies. He stood out in that French team when he had Kante alongside him and Matuidi. Cuadrado! Needs to be getting that ball in, Cuadrado. Oh, what's he doing? He's absolutely smashed down into the stands. It's greedy by the Colombian. But yeah, we replaced him with Aquilani. Russell, don't remind us all of we've already had us and all of us this week, chat. We've had our meltdown. When we all cast our minds back to Alberto Aquilani. It was today. Was it European? Was it when Channel 5 was on? Obviously, back in the day when we played Napoli. When Napoli had like Lavezzi, Cavani, and who was the other one? Hamsik. Remember that? We've come a long way in the last 5 years, haven't we, Chess? As a club. Big up there, Wiggs. If Rafael Leao can score more goals, he'll be another lethal player. I watched him a lot for AC Milan, so much tricky and pace. Yeah, Wiggs. I seen a social media post, was it yesterday? Off the back of Milan winning. And obviously both, was it Leao and it's Mainan, obviously the goalkeeper. I think they bought both of them for like in and around, AC Milan bought both players for, I think it was like 45 million euros. Excellent bit of business. Mainan, we spoke about that last night. I think Mainan probably at the minute the most informed goalkeeper in the whole of Europe. I'd say this season you've got Alisson, Courtois. Oh, Edwards! How's he missed? How is he missed? Oh no, is that Paulinho? Sorry, chat. Yeah, Paulinho's absolutely bottled that. Yes. Oh no, it's the senior. Apologies there, chat. Should be at least hitting the target there, Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, that's sad, that, Russell. But yeah, Rafael Leao. For some reason, I can see him going to Chelsea. I don't know why, but he can. Did you see his interview that he done with Carragher? Chat, if you haven't seen it, I was absolutely done last night. Was it the CBS coverage? Tell you what, chat. Sky and BT can take a leaf out of CBS's coverage. I love it. I'd much rather always watch Mika Richards, Thierry Henry, Carragher, and obviously the lady presenter who's absolutely quality as well. Apologies, I've got her name, but yeah, their coverage, superb, top notch. But Rafael Leao was trying to understand Scouse, which is very difficult in itself. But Leao was speaking Spanish, he was speaking French, he was speaking Portuguese, he was speaking like about 5 different dialects as well. It's amazing. Was it Takamine? I'm pretty sure Dejan Lovren as well. That's one thing I love about footballers, how cultural and multi-dialogue really they are. It's amazing. I suppose when you're getting paid 200 grand a week, you could probably pay for like the best teacher. Aquilani. Russell, don't start that, lad. I miss ITV and Channel 5 coverage. The ITV Cup, the IT European coverage was top tier, chat. Kids now won't understand the ITV days, will they? Leo was picked up from Brazil League. There's gems to be had there. Yeah, and Rodrigo as well. Yep. Sorry there, chat. Leverkusen have got their 4th goal. Arrivederci, Royal Union, Xabi Alonso and the boys are going to the semi-finals. It's a very big result, that, chat, as well. They're so good, especially this season in the Belgium League, chat. I know the Bundesliga is much better than the Belgium League, but still. So you got Kostic coming on, who I really rate, chat. Kostic. Obviously, Serbia this year in the World Cup. In the World Cup that we've just gone, they were so disappointing. Was it Uruguay and Serbia were a lot of teams underdogs, really, for the tournament? And then when we were watching it, Serbia. Especially Uruguay. Massive disappointments. Chelsea can't buy anyone unless they raise like 100 million. Yeah, Russell's going to be a bloody fire sale there. So if you were to buy you funded Chelsea, I've seen it. Yeah, Wigs. It's bad enough for all of you non-Scouse speaking, especially subtitle. If you want a little bit of a laugh, chat, put your subtitles on this video as we speak now. It's probably saying something completely different. Edwards, he's done well there. Is that going to be a penalty? He did go down a bit too easy there. The youngster. Hendrick, is he Russell as well? Yeah, Rodrigo. I said he before the Chelsea game. I love Rodrigo. There's one player that I love watching. Is Rodrigo for Real Madrid. Probably in my top 5 of like young football players that I do enjoy watch. Shame he plays for the Real Madrid, but it's mad that Real have got like the 2 next generational talents to come out of Brazil. Like Vinny Jr., I think he's already got a 40-goal / assist season already, and we've got 8-10 games left in La Liga. It's mad. And he's only still so young, Vinny Jr. as well. Everyone's born. Switzerland grows up speaking at least 3 languages. Belgium 2. He is around 4. Yeah, it's mad. It's amazing, but that's one thing I wish. I know you can lane whenever. Like, probably. Because you can just go anywhere, really, can't you? Because I speak English and Scouse. That's 2 languages in itself. As the rest of England would say. And I love it. Only know 2 languages, English and bad English. Definitely, Wigs. It's absolutely fantastic. Wigs, I don't know if you got TikTok or whatever, or chat. Some of the comments I do get on TikTok. And I love it. Especially doing social media for 6 years, I block everything out, really. Nothing at all gets to me. Just gives me a good old chuckle at night, and you're like, it's mad, to say the least. Because Trincão's come off there, chat. Most important result tonight. Man United is still getting beat 2-0. 9 minutes left in that game. Hey! There's not 1, not 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sevilla 3-0. Happy days. Man United. In a bit, the boys. Who scored? I was hoping for a Harry Maguire own goal. But yeah. Nesri's got his second goal. He's the Moroccan striker, ain't he, chat? Yeah, he had a good World Cup, him. He's only 25. Much better than that dinosaur up front, Weghorst. Yeah, is it a good goal, chat? Oh, hang on. Doug's just put David De Gea. Let's have him quickly switch over. Where is the game? Oh, the Sevilla bench has just ran off with all the tablets here. Yeah, he's quickly switched over. Doug. Is it David De Gea? Is he threw it in the goal net? Let's have a little look at this, chat. Come on, give us the replay. Come on, BT, show the replay. It's alright, chat. You are turning in for a Sport and Juve watch along board here. Oh, yeah, sorry, chat. It's alright, still 1-1 here. Oh, Gatti, yeah. Oh. So I say, well, Roma did get a goal, but it was disallowed by the looks of it. And Feyenoord have got a goal here, chat, by the looks of it. Open goal from 30 yards. Tried to play the sweeper keeper and messed it up. Oh no. I'm not on socials anymore, mate. Used to have really decent following on the Twitter. It's just, yeah. Don't blame you, mate. Tell you what, some of the absolutely disgraceful stuff you do see on socials. I think it will be changing in the next 5-10 years. As soon as people, like, can't, like, hide behind, like, these avies and, like, pictures of footballers. And have to link it to, like, the passport or, like, some sort of ID. Because some of the disgusting stuff you do see on social media. Hopefully it massively changes in the next couple of years. With some of the legislation coming into place on social media in the next 5 years, it will, it's looking like it should be changing, but it should have really changed a very long time ago. Edwards breaking into the penalty area now, cleared by Juventus. So the last 5 minutes now, Sport and really need to turn up the pressure now. Kostic, can he get that ball in? Oh, Vlahovic was free at the back stick. This game's so open now. David De Gea must be at least 50 now. Chat, they're giving him a new deal as well, so happy days. Exactly, so yes. Majority of all these sausages wouldn't even say it if you were face to face with majority of everyone on in real life, but Santos ball in. Oh, Edwards still got it. Can he get that ball in? Oh, it's too much on that from Edwards. He's trying to cut that onto his left hand side and Just blasted it across the Juventus penalty area and just evaded all of them. You've got about 3-4 players in the penalty area. Sebastian Coates, even going forward, giving that bit more versatility in terms of the aerial bombardment. But Juve, I tell you what, it's a dark art, but they've done that so well. Classic Juve performance, really. Oh, that's one thing you don't see a lot of. A foul throw in a quarter-final of a European game. It's mad. Something you'd see down the park, Sunday League. So, Santos has come off. And you anticipate it to be a bit more of an attacking sub, yeah. Artur. Of course. Edwards driving at this Juventus back line. Edwards! Oh! Coates! It's absolutely ended up in Birkenhead. How's he missed? I know he's not a striker. He's a centre-half. It's fell to the worst player possible in the 6-yard box. Oh. Anyone but Coates. And that would have been 2-1, and that would have took it to extra time for Sporting. But still, I still reckon there's going to be one last big opportunity for either side. Is that going to be a foul? Yeah, a couple of is Di Maria or Pogba being booked? Pogba's had a word to the ref, and good play from the ref. Tell you what, chat. This referee, he's going places. Oh, that's a great officiating. It was an elbow by Pogba. Sevilla fans are doing the Poznan. Hope for Real Madrid will be doing that to City in a couple of weeks. Yeah, 5-2. Is Ugarte playing tonight? Yeah, Wiggs is. He's had a bit of a solid game, mate. For me, I've not been massively impressed by him tonight. He's done the basics, really, but not really been captivated by his performance. Edwards still going. Slayed it off to the left-hand side. Coates! Oh, no! He's tried to cut it across. I don't understand why Sebastian Coates has not just went, have it! Put Chesney in the back of the net. Put the ball in the back of the net. Would he have been offside? Oh, yeah, he would have just been offside. The ex-Liverpool centre-half. Oh, why is he going with his foot? Go with your head. And Juve survive. Just. Alex Telles is on for Sevilla now. I'm watching United. Only game on C. Is it, Bri? 5 minutes here still to go. So as it stands here, chat, it's going to be Feyenoord going through 2-1 in aggregate. It's going to be Leverkusen, who have absolutely flew into their semi-final. It's going to be Sevilla versus Juventus at the minute. So we've got 5 added minutes here, chat. You just got to keep on giving Edwards the ball. He's been there. Let's have a quick look. How old's Edwards, chat? Guessing he's about 22 something. Oh, 24. Thought he was a bit younger, but yeah, you never matched that. Yeah. Yeah, but he is up front. They've went full on Burnley Brexit ball. They've put Quarters up front. Surprised we don't see Chris Woody at the minute. Big Kenwyn Jones as well. Stoke. Just get it in the box. Get the big lads in the box. Yeah, Quarters has become centre forward. You do wonder why Liverpool don't do that a lot. Obviously, we used to do it with Big Sammy Appiah, didn't we? Probably Big Ron Yates as well. Edwards ball in. Yeah. How are we? 12 points off. So, imagine if Man United don't get top 4. Funny things have happened. But yeah, another great night of live streaming here, chat. Appreciate you all tuning in. But we'll end the poll there. Edwards, is that going to be a penalty? Oh no, Edwards is going to be getting booked for simulation. Yeah, Edwards went down far too easy there. Oh, Roma. Have Roma scored the equaliser? They have. 2-1 on aggregate for AS Roma in the 90th minute. Paulo Dybala, thought he was injured, but he looks like he's come off the bench to score. Whew. So, just ask his chat, are you a fan of the away goals rule? Are you a fan of the away goal rule change? 53% of yous are, 46% of yous aren't. Very close. Bit of a mixed bag, that. Proper football. I was going to say, Wiggs, who said yes? Chat, I'm disappointed. Not that I have an influence on the chat anyway. This is a democracy. Yeah. Going forward now. That. But yeah, Paul Pogba. Tell you what. We played 4 minutes of the allotted 5. And it's exactly where Juventus need it. In the Sporting Lisbon half. Just need to keep all this ball now. Bearing any massive hiccup. Dybala, yeah. Klopp literally played Steven Corker. Is that a penalty? No, referee said carry on. There's going to be one last attack for Lisbon. I'll say that. And Adan, shocking roll out there by the Spaniard. Literally just threw it at Rabiot. Is that going to be a foul? Yeah, and that's more or less... I think it will be game over now, chat. There's 15 seconds left. And yeah, Juve have progressed this evening. I anticipated Juve to go through, but tell you what, that's going to be one big game, that Juve versus Sevilla. And that is full time there, chat. Sporting Lisbon fans not at all happy there. Been really poor this evening, Sporting. But yeah, game over. On a night where Man United get beat 3-0. Doesn't get any better, does it? But big up there, Dave. Jack, you need to stop putting up score predictions. Shay? No, Shay. I was going to say, I got the score prediction on the... was it the Real Madrid one I got right? I went 2-0. And I got close last night. I did go 2-0 to Manchester City. And it was 1-1 last night. But yeah, Shay, you know what? I'm going to start asking you before I want to make the graphics. But we'll get straight into the scores on the doors as it stands, chat. So Roma this evening beat Feyenoord. Well, two 2-1, but that is game at the minute. Still in extra time. But that looks like, as it stays like that, that will be going to extra time. 2-2 on aggregate. Sevilla won 3-0. Won 5-2 on aggregate against United. Obviously, oh, and Basel just, yeah, Basel have just scored in the 86th minute. And the Nice versus Basel game's going to extra time as well. So, not too bad. Not too bad, chat. Yeah, they did, Bird. Definitely, mate. Done really well. Hope you had a good evening, mate. But yeah, nice one, Jack. And appreciate it, as always, everyone. It's been an absolutely fantastic live stream again. Really do appreciate it, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, you're never going to see me watching a Man United game, chat. Of course. But this is Liverpool channel. Unless, the only time we watch Man United on this channel is if it's Liverpool versus Manchester United and we beat them 7-0. Sevilla nearly beat them 7-0 tonight. But, everyone, I'm off work tomorrow. Would nearly go in just to annoy Manchester. do it, Shay. Do it. But, yeah, big up there, Wigs. Great chat tonight. Cheers, Jack. Massive thank you to every single one of you. Everyone, as I said, we'll be live tomorrow. What day are we on? Yeah, Friday. You know what? We'll do a quiz tomorrow night, chat. We'll get Daz, if you're still in the chat, we'll get a quiz sorted for tomorrow night. We'll get that sorted and get that boxed off. The quiz will be at a similar time that we did. So the quiz will be 8-9 p.m. tomorrow night, chat. Anyway, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, everyone, massive thank you for everyone that has tuned in this evening. Up the Sevilla, but on a very disappointing night from Sporting Lisbon. You've showed such great promise knocking out Arsenal this season in the last round. But it's Juve versus Sevilla on the road to Budapest. And it's Leverkusen have booked their place. Xabi Alonso doing bits. And it's gone to extra time between Roma and Feyenoord, chat. So still a bit of football to watch. Tell you what. Get that game on tonight, chat, because looks like it's been a good game anyway. But everyone, have a lovely rest of your night. Congratulations, Juve, this evening, going into yet again another European semi-final. But everyone, see you tomorrow, chat, for another live stream anyway. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a lovely rest of your weekend. See ya.